Yo, what is up guys? It's Pedro here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why I think Kamren Curl was one of the steals of the 2020 NFL Draft for the Washington football team, and why I think he can be a great safety in the NFL for years to come. And I'm also going to be talking about the new trio of safeties that the Washington football team has in Kamren Curl, DeShazier Everett, and Jeremy Reaves, and how their play will affect what we do with Landon Collins in the future. If you guys are new, subscribe for Washington and NFL content. So let's get right into the video, and remember to check out House of Hoodies. Use code Pedro for 15% off. Okay, so first we will start off with Kamren Curl, and then after we'll talk about Jeremy Reaves and DeShazier Everett and what that means for Landon Collins in the future. But we drafted Kamren Curl in the 7th round with the 216th overall pick, and he has made a huge impact and definitely, in my opinion, has been the best 7th round draft pick this year, and arguably one of the better defensive rookies in this year's draft. He's like Kyle Stackpole said, I'll read this tweet right here. Kamren Curl was a 216th pick in this year's draft and has only been the full-time starter since week 9, yet he's second on the Washington football team with 69 total tackles, 48 solo tackles, 5 QB hits, 4 tackles for loss. He has 2 sacks, 2 pass breakups, and an interception with a touchdown return. What a great rookie year for him. And you also have to think about, what he's had to deal with. He was a 7th round pick. He didn't have an extended offseason. No mini rookie camp, no OTAs, nothing like that. All he had was a limited training camp, and he was able to do enough to make the team and make a huge impact in his rookie year as a starter, especially after Landon Collins went down. What a year he's had. He's been a very good tackler for us. He has really good play recognition. A lot of times him and Jeremy Reaves have been able to sniff out some of these screens, and it's crazy to think he's still super young, a 7th round pick, and making this type of impact for the Washington football team, getting a lot better every week. And, really ever since week 1, when he got, it was a limited role, but he was still able to contribute and, make some meaningful tackles. And then after Landon went down in that Cowboys game, he started to step up and he's played some really good football these last few weeks, has an interception, he's had a couple sacks on the year, and like I said, some good tackles. So I think if he continues to grow, I really think he could be the starter over Landon Collins next year, and we could possibly find another role for Landon Collins on this team. We'll talk about that a little bit more later in the video, but I really like what Kamren Curl has done, and definitely one of the top 3 steals of the draft in my opinion. Maybe not top 3 because there's been some really, really good steals this year, including Antonio Gibson, Julian Blackmon, Jeremy Chin, the Patriots offensive lineman, but he's definitely been one of the best defensive rookies. And again, we just have to give credit to Kyle Smith, the scouting department, and Ron Rivera for drafting Kamren Curl in the 7th round. Another great 7th round gem. Jimmy Moreland has also been pretty solid for us this year, and we drafted him in the 7th round. James Smith-Williams also, not made a huge impact, but he's had some good games, and he's getting more and more playing time as the season goes on. So huge shout out to Kyle Smith, continues to do great with these drafts, and I really hope that we promote him to GM because he definitely deserves it. So now to talk about a little bit about the, our safety position. What are we going to do? Because we actually have, and one more thing, Brian Baldinger, he said about Kamren Curl, maybe the best 7th round pick in the draft this year. This guy plays like it's the most important thing in his life. Yes, he has super good effort, very physical, like I said, great play recognition, and like I said, good tackler. So absolutely love Kamren Curl, and he's going to continue to get better, especially with the full off season this year, and staying with the same defense. So now on to Jeremy Reaves, because we have Jeremy Reaves on defense, we have DeShazier Everett and Kamren Curl right now, all that are healthy, or at least we'll see about DeShazier Everett, but it looks like he'll be fine. Landon Collins, though, the guy who we paid top dollar for, he's out for the year with an Achilles injury. And, the first couple years, he didn't play that good for us. He was a decent tackler, but not that great in coverage. We're paying him a lot of money, and who knows how he comes back from his Achilles injury. So what I'm thinking is, do we, start Kamren Curl and Deshazor Everett, start Kamren Curl and Reeves? Because the thing is, Kamren Curl plays Landon Collins' position. He plays strong safety, so it's going to be hard to put Landon Collins and Kamren Curl on the field at the same time unless you move Kamren Curl to free safety. So you could try to find a different role for Landon Collins, possibly as a different type of linebacker. We'll see, but it's going to be an interesting dilemma. Jeremy Reeves has stepped in and plays solid. He hasn't gotten any really starts, but has played 6 games this year, has a pass deflection, has a sack, had actually a pretty good game yesterday when he filled in for Deshazor Everett. A tackle for loss and played pretty solid. I like that tandem of Reeves and Kamren Curl. Also like Deshazor Everett. I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Do you like Jeremy Reeves and Kamren Curl better, or Deshazor Everett and Kamren Curl better? I think in coverage, Reeves is better. And I think he's a little bit smarter, football player, better at recognizing these screens and different things. But Deshazor Everett is way more physical player, and they're both relatively young. Deshazor Everett is a little bit older, but he really hasn't played much in the NFL, safety wise, because he hasn't gotten a huge opportunity. So he's still developing. So you couldn't go wrong with either one, in my opinion. I would try to rotate them in and out. I like it, and I'm just happy we found someone like Reeves that if someone like Deshazor Everett goes down, you don't have to play Troy Apke. You can go to Jeremy Reeves. So that's what I like, and it's going to be interesting, like I said, to see what they do next year at that position, because it's either going to be Deshazor Everett and Jeremy Reeves starting, or one of those two starting at the free safety position, and then Landon Collins or Kamren Curl starting at the strong safety. But I think you have to find a way to keep Kamren Curl on the field. I think the coaching staff really likes what he's done, and they even said, especially Jack Del Rio, he has exceeded my expectations for him in his rookie year. So Kamren Curl has really good potential, and I think, he could be a really solid safety for us in the future if he continues to grow. And I'm going to be excited to see how even he grows in the next few weeks, because he's still developing as a player. And yeah, also gonna be interested to see if Deshazor Everett is out for any period of time. Interested to see how much playing time Reeves gets and what he does with that playing time. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please smash that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video. And like I said, let me know, who do you want at that free safety position? Jeremy Reeves, Deshazor Everett, or someone in free agency or the draft? It's an interesting dilemma that we have, and I'm liking that we are continuing to find these late 7th round gems with, Kamren Curl and Jimmy Moreland. So hopefully we do promote Kyle Smith to GM. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and enjoy your victory Monday. 6-7, first place in the NFC East.